Hello everyone, I am Anuja Shrivastava and today I am going to complete this chapter atomic structure. That means this is the last video of this chapter, and in this video I am going to tell you about the periodic table as well as some differences between the atom, molecules and the radicals, and one more important topic, that means the determination of valency based on hydrogen atom. It is very important topic, valency based on hydrogen atom. That means you can also say that we can also determine the valency. That means valency of element or radical can be derived from the chemical formulae of compound. That means some chemical formula of compound also helps in determining the valency, and it is very beneficial for the compound which is formed by the combining of the hydrogen atom. That means जिन compound में hydrogen atoms involve होते हैं, it is very important related to those compound. Just like I am going to tell you, suppose I have written here HCl. That means with this Cl only one hydrogen is involved. That means the valency of Cl is 1. The valency of Cl is 1. Again, the water H2O. 2 hydrogen atom is involved with the oxygen to form the water molecule. That means the valency of oxygen is 2. The valency of oxygen is 2. Again, NH3 which is known as the ammonia. नाइट्रोजन के साथ 3 हाइड्रोजन एटम इन्वॉल्व है. दैट मीन्स द वैलेंसी ऑफ नाइट्रोजन इज 3. So in this way the combining capacity of hydrogen is also going to define the valency of the other element. It is very easy and very beneficial for you. Now let us start the another topic, that is the periodic table. And this periodic table, it is very important, and you will study about this periodic table till you are going to study about the chemistry. That means जब तक आप chemistry पढ़ेंगे तब तक आपको ये periodic table पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. Now, so what is periodic table and who has given this periodic table? So one Russian scientist was there, and the name of that scientist was Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. This is the name of scientist, and he has given the concept of periodic table. इन्होंने periodic table के concept के बारे में बताया. तो basically what is periodic table? ये periodic table होता क्या है? तो periodic table, it is nothing, it is only the arrangement of elements in the tabular form. That means whatever the elements are present, that elements are present in the tabular form. So it is the arrangement of element in tabular form. So till now 118 confirmed elements are there. And these elements are arranged in the atomic number. they are arranged as per their atomic number. That means कि जैसे से इनके atomic number होते हैं, as per that they are going to arrange. Now, what are the characteristic? How these atomic numbers are useful for this? So elements are elements are arranged in increasing order of atomic number. Okay, now let's see what is the characteristic of this. That means कि इनके अंदर क्या क्या चीज़ें present होती हैं. So in periodic table 18 vertical columns are there. Vertical columns are there, and these 18 vertical columns are known as groups. They are known as group and they are denoted as 1 to 18 number. Okay, now rather than this 18 vertical column, they are having 7 horizontal rows. These horizontal rows are known as the periods. Now, how these groups and periods are arranged? That means groups are arranged such that all element in certain group are the same number of valence electron. Suppose magnesium and chlorine both are in the group 2, so they are having the 2 valence electrons. So in this way the periodic table is useful. Now quickly just see the difference between the atoms, molecules and radicals. So, from the beginning of the chapter I am telling you that atoms may or may not exist independently. May or may not exist independently. That means या तो ये एग्जिस्ट करेंगे इंडिपेंडेंटली या फिर ये एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेंगे. Now the another, they can exist. Molecules can exist independent, or radical they cannot exist. Okay, so the second one is it may or may not react. That means atom can react or cannot react as per the condition. The molecules are stable, and as I told you, the radicals are highly reactive. Now the next thing is the atoms. Atoms are electrically neutral. Now the molecules are again electrically neutral. And they are charged, either positive or negative. So these are some differences between the atoms, molecules and radicals. I hope you all are understand the things which I had explained to you today, and watch the video so that everything is clear to you. Now this video and this chapter is over here. Bye bye. Thank you.